Ma'am. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Alabama State University Board of Trustee meeting. Today is February 3rd, 2023. My name is Brenda Brown Dillard. I'd like to call the meeting to order, and I'd like to ask Trustee McCord to do the invocation.
May we all bow. Most gracious Father, I want to start off by saying thank you. Thank you for continuing to cover Alabama State University. Thank you for giving the forethought and the drive and the ambition of our founders to found this great institution on this wonderful Founders Day, Lord. Thank you for each member of our trustee board, Lord. Continue to cover them, cover their houses, and cover their families. Lord, I ask that you watch over our administration and continue to guide them and allow them to continue to make great strides and great choices on behalf of ASU. Thank you for what you have done for us. Thank you for what you will do in the future. In your mighty name we pray, amen.
Amen. Thank you, Trustee McCord. Let's say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Forgot my pledge. Okay, Mr. President, would you establish a quorum?
Sure, Madam Chairwoman. Chairwoman Dillard.
Here.
Pro Tem Madison.
Here.
Trustee Hudson.
Present.
Trustee Barnett.
Present.
Trustee Bracey.
Here.
Trustee Fleming.
Here.
Trustee Gore.
Present.
Trustee Hardaway.
Here.
Trustee Lumsey. Trustee McCord. Trustee McCord. Trustee
Here.
Trustee McKenzie.
Here.
Trustee Means. Trustee Means. Trustee Ware.
Here.
Trustee Witt.
Here.
Could you hear me, Mr. President?
Now I can. You have
Okay, I'm
Madam
sorry.
Chairwoman.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Could I get a motion for the approval of the agenda?
I make that motion.
Second.
It's been moved and properly second that we approve the agenda. Are you ready for the question? Hear none, Mr. President, roll call vote.
Chairwoman Dillard.
Yes.
Pro Tem Madison.
Yes.
Trustee Hudson.
Yes.
Trustee Barnett.
Yes.
Trustee Bracey.
Yes.
Trustee Fleming.
Yes.
Trustee Gore.
Yes.
Trustee Hardaway.
Yes.
Trustee Lumsey. Trustee McCord.
Yes.
Trustee McKenzie.
Yes.
Trustee Means.
Yes.
Trustee Ware.
Yes.
Trustee Witt.
Yes.
Motion carries, Madam Chairwoman.
Thank you. Next, we have the approval of our minutes, and we have 2 minutes to approve the minutes from September the 16th, as well as the minutes from November 30th. May I get a motion on
Madam
approval
Chair.
of the minutes? Pro Tem Madison.
Can we approve both or do we have to do them individually?
I think we can approve both.
Okay. I'll make a motion that we approve both as presented to us.
It's been moved and properly second that we approve both the minutes of September 16th, 2023 and November 30th, 2023. Are there any questions?
Question.
Trustee McKenzie.
I do support the motion that is on the floor, but I would like to submit to our board liaison very minor corrections to wording. There is nothing that changes the intent of any of the minutes. So I would like to reserve the opportunity to share those with her.
Okay, thank you very much. Mr. President, we're ready for a roll call vote.
Sure. Chairwoman Dillard,
Yes.
Pro Tem Madison,
Yes.
Trustee Hudson, Trustee Burnett,
Yes.
Trustee Bracy,
Yes.
Trustee Fleming,
Yes.
Trustee Gore,
Yes.
Trustee Hardaway,
Yes.
Trustee Lumsey, Trustee McCord, Trustee McKenzie,
Yes.
Trustee Means,
Yes.
Trustee Ware,
Yes.
Trustee Witt.
Yes.
Motion carries, Madam Chairwoman.
Thank you. Now we'll have the report out from our committees, and we'll start first with Academic Affairs, Trustee McCord.
Oh, what a wonderful day to be a Hornet. I am excited. If any of you were at committee meetings, you know that my excitement is through the roof. I am so proud and pleased to report out that the Academic Affairs Committee is asking that the Board of Trustees approve the commencement of a mechanical engineering program at the Alabama State University.
Wonderful. So do we have a motion?
That is my motion.
I'll second that motion.
Okay, it's been moved and properly second that we move forward with the approval of the Bachelor of Science degree program in mechanical engineering. Are there any questions? Hear none, Mr. President, roll call vote.
Chairwoman Dillard,
Yes.
Pro Tem Madison,
Yes.
Trustee Hudson,
Yes.
Trustee Barnett,
Yes.
Trustee Bracy,
Yes.
Trustee Fleming,
Yes.
Trustee Gore,
Yes.
Trustee Hardaway,
Yes.
Trustee Lumsey, Trustee McCord,
Yes.
Trustee McKenzie,
Yes.
Trustee Means,
Yes.
Trustee Ware,
Yes.
Trustee Witt.
Yes.
Motion carries, Madam Chairwoman.
Thank you very much. And thank you, Trustee McCord, Dr. Petty and his staff, everyone who had something to do with this. We are all super excited about this mechanical engineering program. Next, we'll have Trustee Bracy, Finance.
Thank you so much, Madam President. We have no report at this time from the Finance Committee.
Thank you very much, Trustee Bracy. Next, we'll have the Property Committee. Trustee McKenzie.
Yes, before we move away from finance, if I have an outstanding information request, what should be my process for following up on that beyond what I've already done?
Did you follow up with me?
Yes.
Okay, well, let's talk because evidently it's something that slipped through the wind because I usually follow up on all the requests I get. So let's talk about the request and I'll make it happen.
Madam President, and I'm not sure, maybe something got caught up somewhere, but the information that was requested, if this is in reference to the Finance Committee meeting, that should have been sent out to everyone. So maybe it's just maybe we just dropped the ball somewhere, but it was my understanding that everything was sent out. But we can talk after the meeting to make sure that, everyone get the information that they requested.
Okay, good
And
deal.
I'll follow up in writing with the list of my requests again. So I'm happy to do that.
Okay, that'd be great. Okay, let's move on to Trustee Gore, Property.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good
Madam
afternoon.
President, fellow board members, Mr. President, faculty and staff and students. We have two action items today that came out of the Property Committee that we will have to vote on as a board. One is the property acquisition on the corner of Julia and Decatur Street. That will give us the whole length of Julia Street as far as owning that property north of the university, which is a good thing for us as we continue to expand our footprint in the future and as far as the university goes. I would like to entertain a motion that we approve the property purchase of Julia Street and Decatur Street. Anytime now.
So moved.
Second.
Been properly moved in second that we approve the purchase of the property acquisition on Julia and Decatur Street. Ready for the question? Being none, roll call vote, Mr. President.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman. No pun intended, but you carried it. Madam Chair, we call it.
Yes,
All right, Chairwoman Dillard.
yes,
Trustee Madison,
Yes.
Trustee Hudson,
Yes.
Trustee Barnett,
Yes.
Trustee Bracy,
Yes.
Trustee Fleming,
Yes.
Trustee Gore,
Oh, what a fun time. Yes.
Trustee Hardaway,
Yes.
Trustee Lumsey, Trustee McCord,
Yes.
Trustee McKenzie,
Yes.
Trustee Means,
Yes.
Trustee Ware,
Yes.
Trustee Witt.
Yes.
Motion carries, Madam Chairwoman.
thank you very much. You have another action to come before the board.
Yes,
President.
Madam President, I do.
Okay,
The next action item is the Beverly Hall Phase 2 renovation construction contract. The bids were submitted. Liberty Construction Company, LLC, was the winner of that bid. And I would entertain a motion to approve that bid and for the renovation of Beverly Hall Phase 2.
So move.
Second.
it's been moved and properly second that we move forward with the renovation of Beverly Hall Phase 2, a construction contract. Are there any questions? Hear none, Mr. President, roll call vote.
Chairwoman Dillard,
Yes,
Pro Tem Madison,
Yes.
Trustee Hudson,
Yes.
Trustee Barnett,
Yes.
Trustee Bracy,
Yes.
Trustee Fleming,
Yes.
Trustee Gore,
Madam President, I apologize. I was in committee mode. Yes.
Trustee Hardaway,
Yes.
Trustee Lumsey, Trustee McCord,
Yes.
Trustee McKenzie,
Yes.
Trustee Means,
Yes.
Trustee Ware,
Yes.
Trustee Witt.
Yes.
Motion carries, Madam Chairwoman.
thank you very much. Next, we'll have Trustee McKenzie, the audit.
Madam Chair, we do not have any action items for the audit committee. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we'll have athletic, President Pro Tem Madison.
Thank you, Madam Chair. We don't have any action items, but I'd like to always say and congratulate the team, Dr. Cable and his staff for the job that they're doing on behalf of the university in athletics.
Thank you. Next, and move forward with development, President Pro Tem Madison.
Same with development. We don't have any action items, but just want to say congratulations to Colonel Clark and his team. They're all over the place and they're doing an exceptional job on behalf of the university. So just want to say thank you to them.
Thank you. Next, we'll have Trustee Hudson with Student Affairs.
Madam Chair,
Trustee Hudson.
the Student Affairs Committee has no action items today.
Thank you very much. Next, we'll move on to executive. And we have on the agenda the approval of the president contract. I would like to thank, first of all, the president for the outstanding job that he, the leadership, the faculty, staff have done at Alabama State over the last 5 years. We have seen new programs. We just approved one today. also the MBA programs. So we've seen the creation of new programs. We've starred and led new initiatives. We took the lead in all the COVID effort, not only for Alabama State, but for the community as well. Our facilities with Trustee Gore and Mr. Dotson under that leadership.
Madam Chair,
Trustee Madison.
I'm sorry, Liz. I know you were hitting all those high points, but I just want to say that I would like to make a motion when it's appropriate.
Well, go right ahead.
All right, thank you, ma'am. I would like to make the motion that we approve the president's contract as it was presented to the Board of Trustees.
Second.
This Representative Bracy, I second.
Okay, it's been moved and properly second that we approve the president contract as you received the final copy this morning. Are there any questions? Hear none, Mr. President, roll call vote.
Chairwoman Diller,
Yes.
Pro Tem Madison,
Yes.
Trustee Hudson,
I abstain.
Trustee Barnett,
Yes.
Trustee Bracy,
Yes.
Trustee Fleming,
Yes.
Trustee Gore,
Yes.
Trustee Hardaway,
Yes.
Trustee Lumsey, Trustee McCord,
Yes.
Trustee McKenzie,
Yes.
Trustee Means,
Yes.
Trustee Ware,
Yes.
Trustee Witt.
Yes.
Motion carries, Madam Chairwoman.
Thank you very much. And as I was saying, we really appreciate the job that you have done for us. We look forward to your vision, your leadership, and moving Alabama State forward. We've just had an excellent Founders Day, and the words from Mr. Stewart just motivated all of us to be and do what we can for this university. So thank you for your leadership, and we look forward to working with you over the next 5 years.
Madam President, if I may.
Yes, Mr. President.
First of all, let me say thank you to this board. I want to thank God, first of all, but thank this board for giving me the opportunity to do what I do on a daily basis. And I want to thank this leadership team that I have, as well as the faculty and the staff on this campus, because the transformation that we've made over the last 5 years is truly has been incredible and has been really God-led. We open all of our leadership meetings with a prayer. So with the board, the faculty, staff, students, and alumni, we have all been moving this institution in a forward direction. And so I'm just thankful for the opportunity to serve. Thank you, the board, for their vision to continue stability here at the institution. And we all carry a vision forward. So the last 5 years have been amazing. But I still think the best is yet to come. And so I just look forward to working with everyone to accomplish the goal, to always leave Old Mother Dear better than what we found it. So thank you all for this opportunity.
Thank you. Okay, let's move on to the faculty update, Faculty Senate update by Dr. Kaiser.
Good afternoon, everybody. I appreciate the opportunity to address the Board of Trustees today. You have received my report in your board report, and it's pretty straightforward. We are continuing to work on some of the issues I presented in the fall board report, and we have added a few things working with Dr. Patrice Glenn Jones with regards to some early Canvas access for faculty. We've had a number of issues brought to us about having difficulty finding adjuncts at this point because we have not raised our adjunct pay in a very long time. And as Dean Vaughn always told me, if you have a problem, you need to bring the problem and bring a solution. So the Faculty Senate Finance Committee is looking into the issue of adjunct pay and hopes to bring something to the Provost's office, to the Office of Academic Affairs, sometime in the next month as we work steadily and consistently with the administration. We have been reaching out to all of the new vice presidents and associate vice presidents who are also a part of the faculty senate as ex officio members. And everyone, I'm very happy to say, we've already have meetings set up with the executive committee with the new vice presidents so that they can meet us, the leadership of the faculty senate, with the executive committee, and that's made up of representatives from all of the colleges and all of the individuals that you meet and see at your committee meetings of the board. So the last thing is, I want to say how much I enjoyed working on the board nominating committee over the Christmas break with Trustee McKenzie. It was very well run, and I commend her for her great work and leadership of the committee. And that is the report of the Faculty Senate.
Thank you, Dr. Kaiser. Next, we'll have a report from the non-instructional staff, Mr. Brock.
Madam
Thank
Chair.
you. Thank you, Madam Chair. I would also like to give accolades to the president and you all's leadership, the board and all, on how far we've come as a university. I'm very proud to be a part of her. I want to mention that staff continues to take advantage of their education opportunities at Alabama State University. And I want to thank the leadership, past and present, for they are able, our students or our faculty and staff are able to afford the school without burdens of technology fees so that they can attend classes without expenses. And I'm happy to share that there continues to be an increase in faculty and staff enrollment since the change in policy. I want to congratulate our most recent benefactor, who's a classmate of mine, my fraternity brother, and also Mason brother, Dr. Freddie Williams, Jr., who happens to be the Assistant Vice President of Enrollment Management, Admissions, and Recruitment. So let's acknowledge that and congratulate him. But I also want to, congratulate, our leadership in the fact that they continue to value our faculty and staff to see that they do get the education that they need, because Freddie is not the first one. We recently had Dr. Chandra Brooks of Compliance and Quality Improvement Coordinator, Dr. Rolanda Horn, the QEP Coordinator, and Dr. Dewana Duncan Payton, Retention Specialist, and the Bridge Coordinator. They received their PhDs and EDDs right here at this great institution, Alabama State University. The non-instructional staff council's goal is to bridge and continue to bridge a relationship between the president, the trustee board, academic council, faculty staff, and students. We believe that an open dialogue in the spirit of transparency is vital to our success and us moving forward. Staff believe that it is very important to have a seat at the table when decisions are made concerning the healthcare insurance, professional development, and many other items that might be of importance or serve staff interest. We're grateful for the efforts of our president, Ross, and the team for giving us the opportunity to be a part of that table, because we believe that if you're not on the table, you're on the menu. A year ago this month, the non-instructional staff participated in the salary study established by President Ross and his leadership team. We're grateful for Dr. William Hopper and Dr. Kevin Rowe's leadership in this effort. The leadership, President's Cabinet, and ASU Trustee Board as a whole demonstrated their love and respect for faculty and staff by addressing their needs relative to salary, wages, and so on. Trust me, it still is a morale booster. They did this by retaining a firm called the Siegel Company to do just that. The firm worked across market sectors and business to help ASU, its faculty and staff, to prosper. They were sanctioned to assist our leadership in creating opportunities specific to our university's faculty and staff. They were mandated by our president, Ross, his cabinet, and with a designed, responsive, innovative, people-focused solution, which resulted into our pay raises and also list of recommendations. In closing, I am confident that the university will respond accordingly to the Siegel's firm recommendation, i.e. by doing the desk audits to ensure that staff salary is on par with other universities in this nation, retaining staff by providing adequate rewards via compensation and benefit package, acknowledging and giving credence to the ASU non-instructional performance evaluation when considering promotion and pay raises, and being transparent while doing so. I want to congratulate VP Lois Russell on her retirement. I'm sad to see her go. She was definitely part of the ASU family. I will miss her kind spirit and her smile. I want to mention that since our last meeting, there have been others to retire as well. And they are Mr. Johnny Crawford, who happened to have been a carpenter in physical plant, William Chillis, who happened to be one of the painters, James Flowers, the resident hall director, and Rory Lashley, a plumber. Winston Smith, most of you all known him as Hawk. You knew him as Hawk, and he was actually a painter during the time that we were in school in the late 80s and 90s. And Jesse Walters, the plumber. I want to say this, finally. The Non-Instructional Staff Council envisioned a time where the staff, those who just retired and others, with an ID card that says staff retired. The card will come with benefits, permanent email addresses, discounts on game season tickets, free parking, and so on. Hopefully we will be able to form a committee to actually review those suggestions. I think the We Are Family concept will be well served if we provide the actions to go along with it. I want to thank you all for allowing me to give this report. And this concludes my report at this time. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Brock. Next, we would like to hear from our Student Government Association President, Mr. Dylan Starworth.
Thank you, Madam President. And first and foremost, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for giving me the pleasure to not only speak on behalf of the Student Government Association, but our student body. So in my report, I just want to note that, the SGA has hit the ground running this semester in regards to regarding the participation of our student body. We welcome back students with a SGA Welcome Back Week with a list full of, a week full of events, if you will. Well, one event being our vision board party, where we gave our students the opportunities to kind of set goals, and not even just students, but our Student Government Association, as well as we move forward through this semester. Now, looking forward, we have a campus safety week, the week of Valentine's, and I really want to note that I'm looking forward to working with Director Kendrick and the university counseling to have some special initiatives and projects for our students to kind of participate in the thing. Now, looking more on the governmental aspect of our Student Government Association, we've been conducting a lot of outreach, hosting Senate meetings, and pretty much creating legislation, with our most recent town hall being yesterday. And so I want to make sure that as a Student Government Association, that we not only continue to, host events and garner the participation of our student body, but serving as advocates and student leaders. So I want to make sure that the grievances of our student body, which are mainly concerns of housing and residential life and just general building upkeep, it's pretty much put on note. And so with that being said, our Student Government Association, we're looking forward to working with the relevant departments on our campus to pretty much solve all student grievances. And I know that this election season is coming up. So that's going to be a pretty exciting time for not only our SGA, but our student body as well. But with all of that being said, that will conclude my report. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Starworth. Appreciate that.
Madam
And
Chair.
President Pro Tem Madison.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. I just want to say kudos to Mr. Dillon. This guy is a super leader, and in the words of Mr. Barnett, he's an outstanding young man. He represents our university very, very well. And I just enjoy being able to have conversation with him and listen to him talk about his future and how he already has it mapped out, which includes giving back to Alabama State University.
Yes, I'm Trustee Madison.
Wonderful. Madam Chair,
Trustee McKenzie.
if you're at other business and if you haven't called that item, I will patiently wait. Sorry.
Okay, not yet. Okay, any other comments from any other reports from the Faculty Senate, non-instructional staff, or student government? Okay, other business. Trustee McKenzie.
Thank you. And it actually ties back. I wanted to say publicly, thank you for your comments, Dr. Kaiser, and thank you to you and President Dillon for your efforts and your work on the nominating committee as we set forward to identify the members who would continue to serve on this board. That's number one. And for you, Dr. Kaiser and Mr. Brock, your comments about the salary study are heard. Because that is actually one of those items on my list to ask for, the full implementation plan of the salary study that was commissioned. I've made very public comments about that and will continue that effort on your behalf, because we do celebrate the work that you do and the contributions that you make. And then in wrapping up my comments is to say thank you, President Ross, for the work that you do, for the work that you have done, and congratulations on your contract approval today. But I do want to share publicly my thanks to you as you represented Alabama State very, very well on Wednesday at Regions Bank. We had the opportunity to kick off our Black History celebration and recognition with what we call internally a conversation with Clara. Clara is our Chief Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Officer, and we hosted at our corporate headquarters, Dr. Ross and Dr. Williams of Alabama A&M, and virtually Dr. Glover from Tennessee State University. And I'm certain that if I were in the office today, there would still be positive comments being made about the conversation that was held on Wednesday, where these three presidents held court. And I will have to say for Regions, it wasn't just anybody who wanted to come. President Ross can attest that the front row was filled with our executive leadership, beginning in the first seat with our CEO. And the comments that were made were received and they were heard, because there were some charges and challenges given. It was not a softball pitch, if you will. So I am looking forward to the continued and progressive partnership between Alabama State University and Regions Bank. Both of those entities are very, very dear to me. So thank you, President Ross, for your representation of us.
Thank you, Trustee McKenzie. Any other business? Bracy, I'm sorry.
Thank you so much. And I just want to just take the opportunity to thank the president, administration, faculty and staff, the board, for just hearing my cry for so long of bringing more activity to Congressional District 1 in the Mobile area. The Bridge Builder Classic was a success in this area, and now the Port City Classic, where we'll be playing Grambling in Mobile. I think that's very important to our region of the state, and it's going to really help us tremendously when it comes down to recruiting new students to the university. So I just want to publicly thank you all. I know you all know that that's been one of my top priorities since I've been on the board now for almost 6 years, and just to see it start to really come true. And I just want y'all to know that we really appreciate it from South Alabama. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Bracy, for your persistence. And we heard you. I heard you. So thank you so much for being persistent about that. And we look forward to coming back to Mobile when we play Grambling. I think we play them in Mobile. Okay, any other business to come before the board?
Madam Chairwoman.
Mr. President.
If I may, again, let me thank you for your leadership and thank the board. I would like to acknowledge, and I know that Mr. Brock brought it up in his comments, the retirement of Ms. Lois Russell as VP of Marketing and Strategic Communications. She's done, she's been a part of this university for years. We're thankful for the service that she's provided. She's going to repurpose, that's what she says, but we just want to, let it be known publicly all that she means to the institution. The other thing I would like to acknowledge, I don't know that whether many of you know that Judge Murphy, Harold Lloyd Murphy, he passed, and Of course, as we talk, Mr. President, about individuals work at Alabama State who've received their degrees, I sit here as a president because of the actions of Judge Murphy when he made the decision, which was not a popular decision, in the Knight v. Alabama case. And Alabama State has grown by leaps and bounds because of the programs that have been added to the institution. And so I just wanted to acknowledge that fact. And Alabama A&M has been a great benefactor of Alabama State taking the lead. And so I just wanted to acknowledge it publicly that we have grown because of this, the fortitude and the strength of an individual against all odds to make a decision that was beneficial to both institutions. So I wanted to acknowledge him in that way.
Thank you very much. And I also would to thank Ms. Russell for her contributions to Alabama State University. I know we're definitely going to miss her. She's always been just a positive person. Every time you see her, you're going to feel good because she's going to make you feel good. So, Ms. Russell, we appreciate you for everything that you've done for Old Mother Dear. Are there any other business to come before the board? If not, may I have a motion to adjourn at the call of the chair?
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and properly second that we adjourn this meeting at the call of the chair. Mr. President, roll call vote.
Chairwoman Dillard,
Yes.
Pro Tem Madison,
Yes.
Trustee Hudson,
Yes.
Trustee Barnett,
Yes.
Trustee Bracey,
Yes.
Trustee Fleming,
Yes.
Trustee Gore,
Yes.
Trustee Hardaway,
Yes.
Trustee Lumsey, Trustee McCord, Trustee
Yes.
Lindsay,
Yes.
Trustee Means,
Yes.
Trustee Ware, Trustee Witt. Motion carries, Madam Chairwoman.
Thank you. Well, I guess we will see some of you at the ball game tomorrow night. But thank you guys for taking the time to participate in the board meeting. Really appreciate it. And we'll see you guys later.
Tomorrow day, Madam Chairwoman, is on television. So I think at 12 and 3. Yep.
Yeah, at 3. Mm-hmm.
Okay, 12 and
12:30. Yeah.
okay.
And Trustee Hardaway? Is he? Trustee Hardaway, know we love you and we will miss you.
Yes, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
We thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, kind sir.
Okay, well, everyone have a great weekend.
Thank you so much.
Stay safe, everyone.